Guys, it's Chris, and oh, look at that. Finally got my studio done. No. This is the guy who owns this awesome facility, and I promise you this is probably the best studio I know in Cincinnati, probably quite a ways, ain't it, Erwin?
Well, according to whatever I put into and how it sounds, it's hard to find another place as good. This is 30 years of experience.
30 years of experience. And guys, I'll tell you, of course, a long time ago, I told you I spent a lot of time in studios. And the difference between getting an awesome recording and getting an okay recording, and you can talk to engineers and people in studios, and I've been doing this for 20, 25 years, but then you look at the record of where they start at and where they're at now, and it kind of speaks to their abilities. Erwin is definitely, his background speaks to his abilities. Who produces some of the bands you've worked with?
A few little bands like Van Halen and Mick Jagger,
Def Leppard,
Iron Maiden, Chicago, the band.
Jeff Beck, my
Jeff
guy.
Beck, yep, absolutely.
Yeah, and David Bowie.
Oh yeah, David Bowie, I forgot.
Yeah, David. So he's got a little experience, and you've produced a lot of stuff for these guys, not just in engineering, correct?
Some of it is engineering, some of it is engineering mixing, and some of it is engineering mixing and producing. So all of it, I produce a lot of stuff with Van Halen and with the Scorpions, and so I think 85 million albums sold with my name on it.
Wow.
That's why I built this place.
Yeah, I mean, Erwin was just talking about the acoustics. Guys, and acoustics can make or break a studio. You can be a great engineer, know what you're doing, and have an alright acoustics and still do a good recording. Put an awesome engineer producer in a acoustically treated facility, you can make phenomenal recordings, the quality level that Erwin was just talking about. And by the way, this is Erwin Musper, and you can Google him and find out who he is. And if you're around the area, even if you're not, you have a lot of bands flying in from Europe, don't you, just to record here and make their albums?
Half the time, 6 months out of the year, I have to make sure that they have a decent hotel and all that, because they're flying in from Europe, yes.
So, and I've heard some of it, guys, it's some really good stuff. But anyway, Erwin spent a lot of money, we're talking a lot of money, just on the acoustical treatments. He was going through and telling me about his master control room, how after they designed it, they told him to sit where he's going to record, and they put lasers on him and measured him, so what he is hearing is possibly the best it can be. And this drum room, I'm just going to scan around so you can see it. The acoustics in here bouncing around, guys, is amazing. This is an amazing facility. So as I was telling you about building my own studio and doing it myself, it's hard to at least track some of it here. And the drums.
Unless you have $1 million bucks.
Unless you have $1 million. That's right. So anyway, guys, if you're in the area, the Bamboo Room Studio in the Cincinnati area, if you're serious about making a record and you want it to be awesome, here's the guy, Erwin Musper. Look him up, check him out, and he's got a great website. You can go and email and contact him. And so, you know, here's the guy that can do it. So anyway, guys, I'll see you again real soon, as I promised, intermediate segments between the weekly recaps. And thanks, guys, for following along.